Okay, on this frame, I'm going to nail this one together by hand. Sometimes you use a brad gun, it is a little faster, but especially on my deeps, I like to nail those by hand because they get a lot more torque on them, trying to pry them in and out of the hives. Plus, you're talking about a much taller frame, so the bees propolize it and it gets stuck in the deeps more. So, start with my top bar. I take sidebar. Now, when I'm using a brad gun, I like to put glue on these tabs. But now, if I'm doing it by hand with the nails, I don't bother because the glue usually gets smashed up into there anyway. So we'll put some glue. Pop that in there. Get my other sidebar. Okay, now, I don't buy the wire nails that you're supposed to get with these frames. You know, when you're shipping nowadays, the cost is pretty expensive, so I don't order nails. I buy them from my local hardware store. I use a vinyl sinker nail. It's a 6D. It's 1 7/8 inch long. Now, if you were to just hammer this in here, because it's heavier, it would probably split the wood. So what I do is I use a 1/16 bit, and I drill a pilot hole for each one of the nails. You can buy these by the pound in most hardware stores. I buy them by a 50-pound box because they're cheaper and I use a lot of them. Okay, now, what I like to do is turn this on the side, cleaning the excess glue out. Then here again, I countersink the ends. So when I put the nails in, I'm not splitting anything. Okay, once you got those in, then you need to put in the bottom bar. I just put a little glue in here, a little glue stick. I like to rub that glue up on the side tabs. Here again, I'll pilot holes for the nails. And I try to make sure the nails go through the side, not where this gap is. That way it gives you better support. Okay, then lastly, I do use a wire nail. It's a small wire nail. I buy these by the pound from the bee supplier. I got 10 pounds of them, and I'm still using the original 10 pounds. I've done at least 1,000 frames and still using the original 10 pounds of nails. I like a strong frame. These frames get a lot of stress put on them trying to get them in and out of your deeps or supers. So I use this particular nailing pattern to maximize the strength of the frame so when I'm pulling them in and out they don't come apart. There's nothing worse than pulling a frame out of a deep full of bees and your frame falls apart. Okay, that's pretty much it.